Hello and welcome to another presentation in our series, Jack's Curated Business Ideas. This is Olayinka Carew, aka Jack Lookman. I shall explore an uncommon idea tagged Event Discount App. Event Discount App. You could find much more content on our different platforms. Our websites are jacksempowerment.com, jacklookman.co.uk, jalu.com. You could also find us on our different social media platforms and other platforms as well, such as selar.co, that's SELAR, selar.co, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, amazon.co.uk, etc. You could also do a search for Jack Lookman on the internet. We also do collaborations, affiliate marketing, as well as mentoring. Please contact us at jacklookman@yahoo.co.uk. Now let's dive into the topic. Please endeavor to take notes as we journey through this presentation. In addition to your learning, your thoughts and creativity could be stimulated. Be sure to capture and develop them. Now, on a lighter note, if GDP is gross domestic product, what is GDPR? The answer is somewhere in the presentation. Now, what's the idea? It's basically an app that facilitates event discounting. It promotes sales and increases quality mailing lists for marketing purposes. That's both marketing and remarketing. Now, what was the inspiration for this idea? One event to which I was invited some years back was quite amazing. The event organizer gave paying clients the option of inviting one or two guests for free. It was a great gamble. It helped fill the seats. It also created potential clients. I got added to his mailing list and I got great value from his 2-day course. What are the benefits of the product? Well, you could increase quality mailing lists, you could increase sales, you could increase profit. Your clients could benefit financially. You could fill empty seats. It builds trust. The process could be automated or semi-automated. It increases affordability of the event by attendees. Clients could buy into your value proposition. It gives attendees added sense of value and ownership. It incentivizes attendees. Opportunity to market and remarket other products and services are created. It is a novel idea. It promotes networking. It adds value to society. It creates wealth opportunities. as well as job opportunities. Here are some monetization options: product sales, affiliate marketing, adverts, upsells, downsells, cross-sells, collaborations, product licensing, public speaking opportunities, social media leverage, etc. Here are some thoughts on the marketing plan. You could explore the undermentioned: digital marketing, affiliate marketing, social media marketing, influencer marketing, branded products, radio marketing, television marketing, print media marketing, referrals, other traditional marketing options, targeted events marketing, sponsored events, word of mouth, etc. Now let's talk a bit about research and development. You need to do the following as a minimum: market research, product research, competitor research, outsourcing research, and freelancer research. Now, target audience. Some that may have an interest in the product are event planners, marketers, collaborators, investors, entrepreneurs, app developers. They could directly or indirectly benefit from the product. Is this idea new? Well, like they say, there is nothing new under the sun. Though this concept is apparently a novel idea, though this concept is apparently a novel idea, it's probably an enhancement of other concepts. We could therefore assume it's a relatively new idea, or you could call it one of Jack's curated business ideas. Here is something to ponder. They say if you repeat the same old ways, you'll probably get the same old results. What if you find a different way? Could it lead to better results? This is an attempt to go in a bit different from convention, achieving the desired results through a different but more cost-effective and painless route. Did you say thinking outside the box? Yes, you get it. How will the product be used? Data could be uploaded manually or automatically. That is, inputted data or imported data. The data to be inputted are number of attendees, sales figure, cost, hall capacity or capacity in general. For example, if it's a digital event, admin costs, etc. The app then computes other figures. I shall show you a demonstration table. I've done a demo table giving out 40% commission and 30% commission. So I shall show you the table in a few minutes. At the point of making payments, the attendees could opt in or out of the process. The refunds are then paid after the event via the via the mode of ticket payment or suitable alternatives. This could be automated. This could be automated. Now, costing needs to be carefully articulated to avoid financial loss. The app calculates all financial metrics, e.g., refund, initial profit, final profit, etc. The app could also iterate different financial possibilities. If the events are oversubscribed, there could be a waiting list for an additional event. Data of all attendees is also captured. Name, mobile number, email, etc. This is very valuable information for remarketing purposes. How the app works. Let's explain this with different words. The product or app could calculate different iterations of the profit. The app could be used as a standalone or synchronized with suitable other digital software. The app generates output data. It does relevant calculations or computations. It processes digital refunds. It calculates discounts and other data. An opt-in box is used at the start of the process for interested attendees. Terms and conditions are agreed digitally. Legalities and disclaimers are articulated and agreed digitally as well. Compatible payment gateways are used. A quality mailing list is automatically generated. Multiple remarketing via affiliate marketing could be done by leveraging the mailing list. Basic mathematical formula could be used for computations. Summaries of profits should also be generated by the app. The process could be replicated severally. That means you could use it for event upon event upon event. Now, could this be demonstrated on a table? Well, the answer is yes. I shall demonstrate using two tables, and of course you can access them at jacksempowerment.com and seller.co. Now let's look at the first table with 40% commission. That means the event organizers are deciding to give 40%. Now on the first column, you can see, which is column A, you can see the number of attendees. I've done it from 1 to 100 in steps of 5. Now the sales, assuming the sale for one ticket is £15, in column B you find the cost on the sales figures for the tickets. So for example, if there are 50 people, the sales in column B will be 750, and so on and so forth. Now column C is the cost, maybe cost of the hall or things like that. Let's just peg it at £100. Now the hall capacity, that is the maximum number of people the hall can take, assuming it is 100. Of course, if it's a digital event, it's probably going to be more. Or if it's a bigger hall, it will be more. So that's something that can change. Now the initial profit is column B minus column C. That is the sale versus minus the cost. So in column E, you find the initial profit. So you can see that this starts from, you start with a loss of £85 if you only have one attendee. And then if you have up to 100 attendees, that initial profit will be £1,400. That's after deducting the cost of the hall, which is £100. So basically, it's column B minus column C. Now the admin cost. Obviously, if you're going to refund money, or etc., you need to do some admin. Let's peg this at £50 for your admin costs. Now, profit after admin charge, that is column E minus column F. And then you can see that starts from a loss of £135 from just one attendee. Assuming you have 30 attendees, your profit after admin will be £300. And assuming you have 100 attendees, your profit will be £1,350. Now, assuming maybe you work on getting about 30 attendees and you leave your attendees to find you more customers, maybe this could be done with links, URL links or sales links for the event. Assuming you give them those links and they find you customers. Now, like I've said, the profit after admin is column G, which is column E minus column F. Now, the gross discount, assuming you are giving out 40% commission, and now we are going to start this commission from 30 attendees. So anything from 30 attendees to 100 attendees, you give out 40% commission. So the total commission, so for example, if you have 30 attendees, the commission will be £120. If you have 60 attendees, the commission will be £300. That's the gross discount. If you have a total of 100 attendees, the gross discount will be £550 of the commission. And that is what you're going to share between all the attendees. So let's go to column I. Now, column I is the individual refund. Now, remember the cost of a single ticket is £15. Now, if you have 30 attendees, the discount will be £4, and that's in column I. If you have 75 attendees, the discount will be £5.20. And if you have 100 attendees, the discount will be £5.40. So for all intents and purposes, you are deducting the refund. People have paid £15, and the refund you'll be giving each attendee is in column I, depending on the number of attendees in column A. Now let's look at the gross profit. Now, the gross profit after discount is column J, and that is column G versus minus column H. Now, if you have, let's say, 30 attendees, your gross profit becomes £180. Now, don't forget that the only work you've done is getting about 30 attendees. And then your attendees, they go and do the marketing for you, quote and unquote. Now, if they're able to get up to 100 attendees for you, your own profit will be £810. That's for 100 attendees. Now, you may think, okay, well, if I'd done it myself, I would have got a profit of £1,350, and that is in column G. Well, yes, maybe. But don't forget the cost of marketing. You have to advertise on social media, you have to advertise in the press, etc., etc. If you are going to cost that, then it will probably be much more than what you are giving out to your attendees. So yes, maybe you would have made 1,350, but don't forget again the other additional costs. For example, if you're going to use a social media marketer, it might charge you, and there's no guarantees. But with these attendees, for example, if you are doing an event on entrepreneurship, most entrepreneurs will know other entrepreneurs. So that networking will help you get more attendees. And not just more attendees, relevant attendees, quality attendees. And it helps you increase your mailing list. So in summary, if you have up to 100 attendees and you're giving out 40% and you're sharing 40% commission, for 100 attendees, you get a profit of about £810. If you had only 30 attendees, maybe you would have had about £300, or maybe if you had shared the profit, it would have been £180. But what I want you to look at is the £810 in column J, which is the profit you would have made just by getting 30 attendees and getting the attendees to do the marketing for you. Now let's look at 30% commission. Now the process is the same, but this time around you've decided you're going to give 30% commission. Now, if your attendees brought in about 100 people, if the total number of attendees was 100, then the commission would be £4.05 for each attendee. And then your profit, if the total figures added up to 100, your profit would have been £945. And you can see that in column J. So I hope you get the hang of what I'm trying to say. You are getting your attendees to market for you, and they are happy, you are happy, and you have a good big mailing list of quality leads which you can market and remarket other products and services to. Now let's go back to the presentation. What is the product? The product is a digital app. It could be a standalone or could be synchronized with suitable others. It encourages event attendees to market any event. In return, they collectively share discounts based on the total sales figures or profits from the event. Administrative charges will, however, be deducted. A sample of computations was shown in the presentation slide above. I did that just a few minutes ago. As well as individual refunds and discounts. You would have seen that there as well. The app could be used for physical and online events. The app provides a win-win for all concerned parties. What are costing considerations? Well, you need to cost your time, administrative costs, app maintenance costs, cost of product creation, other resources used, and any other considerations. What are some of the pricing considerations to have? Well, affordability. Can your clients afford to purchase the app? Customer longevity. You aim to have a customer, a lifetime customer, as opposed to a one time customer. Competition. At some point, there may be competitors doing what you are doing or in other marketing endeavors. Another consideration is multiple products. You might consider upselling, downselling, and cross-selling different products and services. Discounts, risk management. You have to bear in mind things such as litigation, technical issues, data loss, or data compromise. Other pricing considerations are the value you are offering, the costing, profit margin, customer potential, and sales funnel. Price plans. You could have price plans to suit different wallet sizes. You could lease it out for a day or a period of choice. You could have monthly payers. You could have quarterly payers. You could have annual payers. You could have a free product as a lead magnet with lots of adverts in there to monetize. You could sell the product or products as a license. You could sell it outright, but this would be at a much higher price. What are the opportunities presented? Well, first and foremost is the business opportunity. Also, the enjoyment of a monopoly. Hopefully, this is a novel product, so you should enjoy a monopoly for a while. Job creation, wealth creation, upsells, downsells, cross-sells, networking, and it's a different way of marketing, an entirely different way of marketing. What are some of the features? First and foremost, it will be user-friendly, synchronization with event apps or suitable other software. This shall be optional. The app could be a standalone. Input of basic data for attendee. For example, name, email address, mobile number, maybe bank details in case you want to do a refund, or maybe other alternative platforms which you may use to do the refund. You will need to know the original ticket price. Then the final ticket price will be calculated based on that table. Refunds, they will be made digitally, electronically. And then the app will include terms and conditions digitally. Now, how will I build the app? First and foremost, you need to prepare the specifications. You need to engage an app developer. You need to articulate your request to make sure you're on the same page. You need to refine your requests as necessary. You could use a freelancer. You could get advice from a professional in the industry. At some point, you will need to test the product to make sure it's fit for purpose. There may need to be a contract between all parties involved. That could be between you, the app developer, users, etc. You need to get intellectual rights assigned to you. As just on the point of law, even if you pay the app developer to develop it, if those rights are not assigned to you, technically they own it. So at the onset, you need to get them to assign the rights to you to avoid any litigation issues. You also need to get the source code from the app developer. Thinking forward, if there's conflict, if the app developer dies, or just for continuity, you need to get the source code, so that you can continue the journey even after the app developer discontinues being on the project. You might require a website domain name and hosting. Alternatively, you could get an IT project manager. It could do all the heavy lifting for you and give you an end product in a professional manner. However, this may cost money, but it could save you time, money, and other resources. There is also the option of learning to build an app. You could leverage courses on the internet or get a tutor, either online or offline. Some business plan considerations: research and development, finance, collaboration, profit sharing formula, outsourcing, technical support, risk management, customer service, costing, pricing, troubleshooting, monetization plan, cash flow, customer retention, marketing plan, automation, return on investment. And then you need to decide, will it be for physical or digital events, or will it be a unified product for both? Some potential challenges that may be faced: trust issues, mindset issues, copycats, data compromise, technical issues, resistance to change, reluctance to share personal details, contractual issues, litigation, abuse of process, competition, intellectual theft, non-acceptance in changing the status quo, negative feedback, financial constraints along the way, having the willpower to see the idea through. Since you know what possible challenges may be faced, you should carry out due diligence in mitigating them. What's special about this product? It's a novel idea. As a seller, you could enjoy a monopoly. It's a different and effective way of marketing. It's also cost effective. It marries technology with marketing. It helps build quality mailing lists for marketing and remarketing. Could prove a valuable resource for event planners and marketers. It could have different price plans to suit different wallet sizes. It shall be available globally by leveraging the internet. It could be sold and marketed via different digital platforms. Some platforms on which the app could be used or synchronized: social media, membership sites, YouTube, Facebook, blog, podcast, website, digital platforms, etc. Could the product be gifted? Could I give this product as a gift to someone else? Yes, it could. It could be a corporate gift or a gift to those who may benefit from it. It could be gifted through WhatsApp or other digital platforms and gadgets. It could be as a URL link or as a QR code to be scanned. On what platforms could this product be sold? Well, affiliate marketing platforms, digital platforms, membership sites, blogs, websites, social media platforms, etc. What will be the mode of refunds? Well, digital payments, debit or credit card, bank transfer, PayPal, Payoneer, etc. On which gadgets could the content be accessed? Well, it could be accessed on smartphones, digital tablets, laptops, computers, maybe etc. Some requirements for this business are finance, equipment, relevant skills, human resources, digital platforms, marketing platforms. Some desirable skills are app development skills, communication skills, information technology skills, entrepreneurship or business skills, marketing skills, research and development skills, interpersonal skills, customer services skills, legal skills, etc. Now, a small disclaimer. This content is intellectual. Though it presents a lot of potential, business success isn't guaranteed. You're expected to leverage the idea and modify it to suit your business needs. And hopefully, business and financial success could or may be attained. What are diversification options for this product? Well, you could sell or produce complementary digital products. You could do other digital products. You could collaborate with suitable others. You could explore different niches. You could do upsells, downsells, and cross-sells. You could leverage affiliate marketing, and then you could do adverts. Is there a need to collaborate? Well, if you get the right collaborators, this could help lighten the load. You could learn and share from each other. You could share resources. You could leverage each other. And then it could free up your time so that you can do other important activities. Could I monetize for a lifetime? Yes, potentially. You could even monetize in your grave. You could automate the process or processes and literally get technology working for you. Could the product be used globally? Well, the simple answer is yes, it could. Internet and technology could be effectively leveraged. In what format will the product be? It shall be an app and could be synchronized with relevant other software. It could also be a software. It could be a standalone or it could be synchronized with other software. A little bit more information about the app. The app shall be user-friendly. It shall be usable on different platforms. It could be stand-alone or synchronized with other solutions. It shall be in different price plans. It shall be easy to download. Demonstration videos shall be available. It shall be easy to navigate. It shall collect useful data, user data. It shall have terms and conditions digitally. And of course, the use of that app cannot continue until the terms and conditions are agreed. What problem are you solving? Well, you could acquire more event attendees easily. You could acquire them at little cost. You shall incentivize attendees. You could build trust and good relationships with attendees. You could get the attendees to work for you. You could collaborate with your audience or the attendees. Who could benefit from this app? Well, event organizers, event attendees, app developers, marketers, entrepreneurs, investors, collaborators. Now, some legalities to consider. You need to include disclaimers as necessary to protect yourself legally. You need to include terms and conditions. You need to include relevant contracts with stakeholders, users, and any third parties. You need to indemnify yourself. You need to be mindful of GDPR. That's the General Data Protection Regulation. This is in use in Europe. It's something to do with data, so you have to be careful the way you use people's data. And you need to mitigate data compromise and any similar other issues. Now, what's the value chain for this business? Well, you have app developers, marketers, lawyers, IT professionals, maybe customer services, entrepreneurs, investors, collaborators, etc. Risk management. You need to protect yourself against risks. Virus protection, litigation, technical issues, loss of income, data compromise, etc. Maybe insurance might be part of the route that you might explore, but it's up to you. Now, some thoughts to ponder. In this rat race that we find ourselves, those with creative ideas are apparently generally undervalued. Some creatives are not understood. And even these creatives sometimes find difficulty in communicating their ideas. There are also some creative people that are so many years ahead of their generation. Those who seem to benefit more from ideas are the so-called doers. They usually get the largest part of the pie. I've even heard severally that ideas are not worth more than the paper on which they are inscribed. More recognition and value needs to be given to creators. After all, without the conceived idea, the so-called doers could be found wanting. In my opinion, due credit should be given to creators. They should be encouraged and well remunerated. All contributors to businesses or projects should leverage individual and collective strengths. Probably that way we could be happy and live happily ever once again. My strength is my creativity. I thrive more in that role. Rather than doing activities which don't bring out the best in me, we could also get out the best value out of each other by appreciating and rewarding the value shared. Now, in conclusion, as you may perceive, this is indeed another curated business idea. It's an idea that could potentially create jobs and wealth. Because it's novel, you could enjoy a monopoly. You could find our books on amazon.co.uk, seller.co. I hope that you got value. If so, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. You could access more content on our other platforms. Our websites are jacksempowerment.com, jacklookman.co.uk, jalu.com. You could also check us out on social media, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, etc. Again, you can get our books on amazon.co.uk and seller.co. Just search for Jack Lookman. We have content in text, audio, and video formats. We also offer mentoring and collaborative services. Please contact us at jacklookman@yahoo.co.uk with a suitable subject heading if interested. This is Olayinka Carew, aka Jack Lookman, signing off. Ireo Irekabiti.